What's the one thing that can help you be more self-accepting, regulate your emotions, promote self-care, reduce stress, improve your mental health and your physical health, and increase your happiness? Self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating ourselves with the same compassion you would give to your best friend or to your child who is in the same situation. Let's practice this now. Reflect on a time when you face something challenging, like making a mistake or having a difficult conversation. Now, notice your reaction. Did you blame yourself? Were you hating yourself? Speaking negatively about yourself? Maybe you were embarrassed or full of rage. Next, imagine this from the perspective of a friend. Imagine they were experiencing the same thing. How would you respond to them? What would you tell them? What would you want them to know? Finally, apply that same compassion to yourself. Reflect and notice the difference in your reaction versus the reaction to your friend. And remember, what you said to your friend as words, you can now speak to yourself the next time that you're in that situation. And take note of the words that you gave that friend or that small child. Were they actually very compassionate? Or were they suck it up type of words, or you don't have to feel that way type of words, or it's their loss type of words, or you'll learn better next time type of words? That's where I think we have trouble giving other people compassion because we don't even know how to give it to ourselves. So that exercise could actually land you in a place where you think, oh, well, that's what I would say to them. So why don't I say it to myself? But what I want you to do is take yourself to another level above that. And to say, you know what? Mistakes happen. You are trying your best. I still love you and care about you. And I think you're a great person. Thanks for sharing this with me. Thanks for being open and vulnerable to let me know this experience that you went through. You can feel safe to come and talk to me again if you ever are in the same situation, and I will listen to you without judgment. Compassion is being able to hold space for someone when they're in an experience that they're having and to validate the experience and to let them know, you know what, that makes sense. That makes sense that makes sense that you would have responded in that way. And what do you think you might have done differently? What was missing for you in that moment? What sort of insights did you come to have since then? Keeping an open and curious and accepting mind about what the person is going through. And then you apply that to yourself. Then you're able to have that conversation with yourself and say, oh, well, hey, that made sense for someone in my situation to have acted in that way. And what was I missing in that situation that I really would have benefited from having? What could I have done differently the next time? And I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I really tried my best. Or I recognize that I wasn't doing my best and I could have done something differently. And we're always learning. And I'm going to give myself grace. And I'm going to look for another opportunity to try this again. It's like you fall down, you say, oh, that must have really hurt. Gosh, sometimes when we're having fun, we trip and fall over things. Who would have saw that coming? That must have really surprised you and shocked you that that happened. Let me help you up. Let me tend to you. Did you hurt yourself? Are you okay? What do you need right now from me? It's okay to cry. We can just sit here together and you can feel safe in my presence. until you're ready to start playing again. There's that offering of encouragement to get up, dust yourself off, and try again, and not feel embarrassed that everyone saw you trip and fall and go and hide in a corner now because you feel like a fool. You're not a fool. You're a human being who makes mistakes. That's what we need to embrace, and that's what the power of self-compassion allows you to embrace. So today, I encourage you to embrace that. Embrace being more self-accepting. Embrace regulating those emotions as they come up as okay and as normal. And when you give yourself compassion, you're being very caring for yourself. And when you're giving yourself compassion, you're not increasing your stress. You're not causing more anxiety. You're actually relieving it. And in turn, improving your mental health. And your physical health, which is directly connected to your mental health, is being improved. And at the end of the day, you feel a sense of contentment and happiness. Compassion is the practice of loving kindness. You can find loving kindness meditations to listen to so you can become more automatic in speaking to yourself with loving kindness over time as you slowly replace the shame and the blame with care and compassion.